Hi y'all, this is me continuing to work on the right skin of the rudder. What I didn't show you was I actually figured out how to do the 3/32 trim on that upward bend. I used a caliper and just scored the material and used a pair of metal shears to cut it off. It worked out pretty well, and then I had to just deburr because the shears like to leave a pretty rough edge. And this is just me following the plans. Plans say deburr all rudder skin trim edges. So here I am, deburring all the edges, rubbing my thumb on, making sure I carefully go through and everything's well deburred. Do a lot of this. I find it sort of relaxing. You get really good about telling what needs to be deburred and what's not. Next thing it tells you to do is drill a number 30 in the aftmost hole of the skin near the top. And then what it has you do is dimple the hole that you just drilled. So getting out my pneumatic squeezer, getting the dimple dies, getting the hose hooked up. That's my neighbor Chris coming in to help. He's been actively helping me in this project and doing things. It's always good to have a second set of hands. That was me explaining to him that this is the rudder. So here's me adjusting the squeezer to get the right depth on that dimple. I just slowly move up on it until it's just right and everything comes out nice and flush. And this is the left skin. Very similar. Take off the vinyl, and then the next thing I have to do is there's a little itty bitty tab sticking up out of that bend that I have to trim off. So Chris helps me get the vinyl off, and then out of the shot I will go and trim it, and then I start my deburring. Once again, all around the edges, looking closely to make sure I get all those little burrs off. Skids are pretty good. There's a few spots where you can feel it, but you definitely want to remove those sharp edges on that skin. Around in all the corners, there's a little split there that I have to get in there and gently bend the skin while I get in there and deburr that edge. And then similar to the other side, I have to do a number 30 final drill and then dimple that aft hole, which is easy because I already have the squeezer set up. And I'm ready to set the skins aside to start working on the next steps of the plan. Oop, I forgot. I have to break that edge according to plans, which is a slight bend towards the right skin that will go on because the left goes over the top, so you do a break so there's no gap. Thanks everybody.